Throughout my whole life, I've been fucking alone. Young males, myself, you included, all of us, we're always fucking alone. We're always lonely. The first day of secondary school's here. Yay, a new start. A young Kiri goes up to the school gates. He looks around. Guess what? He didn't know anyone. He was completely alone. But Kiri didn't think about that. A few years go by. Kiri finishes period 5, or period 4 should I say, the last lesson before lunch. He leaves the classroom. He looks around. He didn't really know anyone. He left the classroom and some fucked up shit and went to lunch alone. But Kiri didn't think about that. A few years later, prom. Ooh, might get a prom date, might get some pussy today. Kiri goes to prom and sees so many people with girls on his arms. Guess what happened to Kiri? He didn't have a girl. He went to prom alone. He started sixth form. He didn't even have, his previous friends had snaked him, so he didn't have any friends. He was completely alone. He started sixth form alone. He started university alone. He finished university alone. But Kiri didn't think about that. Surely we were going to fit in and, we were going to have people with us and standing by our side, right? This is what I've been told from a young age. People will support you, they'll uplift you. You won't be alone forever. People are going to be here. You're not going to be lonely. Kiri gets into a relationship. Yay! Yes, finally, somebody to hold at night. Yes, I'm not alone anymore. I have somebody. That relationship ends. At the end of 2019, the relationship ended. And just like that, Kiri was alone again. He was lonely. The girl he was seeing for 20 months, has gone on to someone else, has found better. Dating some guy probably behind his back. She had a guy in her life. You, after a breakup, as a whole, we don't have anyone in our life. Kiri was adamant, get a girl, okay, get a girl, cool. So some time went by in the end of 2019, get a girl. So he was talking to this girl and he was talking to this girl, and finally some girl showed interest. He liked him. Yes, I can have a relationship rebound. Yes, I knew it all along. Finally, another girl wants me, yes. You know what happened? A month, maybe even 6 weeks later, Kiri was alone. He was all alone again. It's not as if young males' lives are so lonely and we're told to endure pain all by ourselves. It can't be that, right? Can't be that women will always kind of have someone in their corner and someone to support them, but for young males, they suffer everything alone. Can't be that 75% of suicides are males and the biggest cause of death under the age of 45 is suicide. Can't be that loneliness is a part of that. Can't be that, right? For so many of us, like us guys, we are lonely. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Maybe some of the girls you see, it's funny how they always have somebody there. And we're not hating. We just completely wholeheartedly understand that women are very different to men. And the lives us men live are very hard and very lonely, whether we're going to make something of ourselves or not. Men will always be more lonelier than women. Us men are twice as more likely to be found as a dead corpse than women, because women put more emphasis on social and friends and going out with the girls, and us guys is bigger emphasis on success and power, and it's a very masculine, disciplinarian, grind alone type. It's very easy to find girls to go out for meals than guys who are on purpose and doing something with their life. The last few years I've been working very hard, and I would sit in my room 7-8 hours every day, maybe a 2-hour workout. You know, I did that workout alone every single day. You know, I'd sit in my room and work alone every single day. Every single day I was alone, and I was alone for a better life. Because people around me, my brotherhood, there is no brotherhood. It's very hard to find people who actually want to make something of themselves. You're probably nodding your head right now and be like, yeah, this guy gets it. Yeah, I get you, bro. But there's not many of us. We're a very small minority. Men are very lonely these days. Very lonely. And that's why they go to escorts and OnlyFans and fucking prostitution and porn, because it's their way of feeling loved. It's their way of feeling accepted. It's their way of having that person in their corner. The best way I can put this is, as a man, your life will go through seasons. And when you're on the up and you're young, it's the season of pain and hard work and isolation. Monk mode, you might have heard this term before. It's just dialing in so much into you and your future. You have to sacrifice now for a bigger return in the future. Because the worst thing, and the statistics have shown this, most people get married around 28 or 29 on average. Back in the day it was like 20 or 22, but these days around 28, maybe 30. I think it's 30 for men, 29 for men, I think 27 for women, or 28, 30, something like that. Most marriages last 10, 11 years. So that takes the man up to about early 40s, right? Tell me why most suicides, the highest rate of suicides, and you can do your own research on this, the highest rates of suicide is what? Come a bit closer. Men between the ages of 40 to 45. I don't know about you, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what's going on here. Men are marrying that one girl, time goes by, this marriage is forever, it doesn't work out. She takes the kids, half the money, maybe even the man's reputation badmouths him, whatever. Again, let's hope some women are not that malicious. She takes everything, and you know what she does? She runs off with another man. This man here is left bald, fat, poor, hopeless, depressed in a 1-bedroom with a fucking mattress on the floor. He's living in a box with a mattress on the floor. He doesn't get to see his kids. He doesn't have hope. His energy levels are low, testosterone lower. This man here is the most vulnerable in society. This is what happens and will happen to so many people. They will feel suicidal, they'll have to go on medication. Some people will even kill themselves. So, it's not to say, oh, don't get married or whatever, conversation for another day. Not all women are going to finesse you, again, conversation for another day. It's to say, okay, I don't want to be 40 to 45 in the most vulnerable age bracket. even contemplating the idea of suicide, because this guy, you think we're lonely now, this guy has it 10 times worse than us. So to ensure we're not lonely, we need to become the best, and we need to just get out there and connect with as many people as we can, whether it's online, socially, and we need to focus on a sole purpose, something which gets us excited, something we have purpose, something we can bond and mix with others. It's not cringe to fucking be in a group and a community and talk to people and fucking all be together and feel accepted. It's not cringe, it's brotherhood. And this is something we've fucking lost, because I'm telling you, as those years go by, we will get closer to that vulnerable age, and we do not want to be in that position. So we work hard now to make something of ourselves, to connect, to reach with other people, to understand other people, to help people, to focus on our purpose, to offer value, to feel valued, to feel community, to maybe even get a girl, to do that, to family, friends, community, everything. We do that now because we know that the time is coming, and if it's not, we're going to be dead and we're not going to know it. The time is coming, and we do not want to be in that vulnerable situation, having nothing to our name. We want things as males. We want status. We want power. We want money. We want success. We want that love from a woman. We want respect from men. We want this deep down, and you're not a bad person for it. It's just going to take a long time. But the time you spend grinding and the time you spend improving is nothing compared to being scared and being in this situation. I'm scared of being here. I never want to be in this situation. I never want to only be able to attract one woman, give it my all with her, and then to lose everything. I never want to let my health down. I never want to let my looks down. I want to play the game for as long as I can, because I'm scared of this, and you should be too. I know how lonely it is. But just imagine the 40 to 45-year-old who's got nothing to his name. Imagine having regret. Imagine thinking, what if? You're young. Try your best. It's going to take time. It's so difficult. It's painful. But what you can do, just like myself, is try your best. Because I feel lonely more or less every day. But I remember my future. And I get excited and smile for when I won't be lonely anymore. I'm here for you. I'm proud of you. Keep going. If you want to fix your life today or have access to my free self-improvement guide, all links will be down below. If you also like one-on-one coaching sessions or like to learn from my Skool share classes, all links down below.